No backseat driver. You got the wheel.
Welcome back. 723, 76 degrees. Traffic moving out there this morning. Chip will have a look at that in just a bit. But first, we go to Ed Wallace, who has a pricey car for us this morning.
Right, but it should get pretty good gas mileage. I would hope so, Ed, for that price.
Well, Tim and Shannon, I do have the newest generation of the Lexus LS here, and the one they sent me was a hybrid. Well, first, let me start off. Base price on the LS, $75,000. This hybrid with everything on it, $103,000. Now that's less money than the last hybrid electric that only got 1 mile per gallon better than the normal LS. This time around, 60 miles an hour, I was getting 35 miles to the gallon on the freeway, and that's unbelievable. They both come with a V6 engine, 3.5 liter, 416 horsepower in the base model, and 354 combined horsepower in the hybrid electric. Ride and drive, it's like all the luxury cars, the high-end luxury cars are running together. The BMW 7 Series was the driver's car. The Mercedes S-Class kind of became what the 7 Series is. Then you have the Hyundai Genesis G90. It feels like an Audi 88L, and the Lexus stands off on its own. It's quiet, it's supple going down the road, but it's not really what you would call a driver's car. What it is a car for people that like a lot of positions to their power seats. They make a big deal that the front seats, I think, are 18-way power seats. A lot of big buttons in the center, easy to get to everything. The air conditioner blows cold, and you can see that you have a very large monitor in the center of the dash. Now, even though there's a lot of buttons there, if you look at the center console, you still have that finger mouse pad type deal to go around on the controls. I'm not picking on Lexus over this. I've been talking about it with all the car manufacturers. It's becoming way too complex to do some of the simplest things in a car, like simply change the radio band from AM or Sirius radio to FM and tune a station. Again, that's not a Lexus criticism. They're all getting bad about it. This one in the back has a center screen for the back passengers to where they can electronically bring down the screens or adjust their back seats, which, by the way, the guys that brought me the car, so the back seats are actually the most comfortable of all. And then we have the trunk space, and quite a bit of it here. Good size to put boxes in, nice lips so things don't fall out. And a first aid kit, so if you're at the dealership, when they say $103,000, they can revive you. So all in all, I liked it. The price of it was good at $75,000 for the base model. This hybrid electric up at $103,000, but with all these toys on it, that's a good price. And the 35 miles to the gallon on the highway at 60, that was really great for a car this size. But keep in mind, we're still living in an SUV pickup truck era. And a lot of people have decided a loaded pickup truck is their luxury car of choice, not just in Texas, but nationally. This will do well because it's a Lexus and it's dependable. But the car market still continues to shift. With that, y'all have a good weekend.
I'm surprised you can't just do that all by voice control, Ed. Can't you just say, hey, car, change the radio?
Tim, it took me about 10 minutes to tune in a radio station, and I had to pull the car over to do it. Again, it's not just Lexus, but it's all too complex, and most voice navigation systems still aren't very good.
Yeah. Or we're just getting older.
That too.
You can listen to Young Ed on 570 KLIF tomorrow. His car column always in Saturday's Fort Worth Star Telegram.
I was about to say, speak for yourself. Okay, I'm sure I could figure it out.